everybody, welcome back to Adulting with Novia. I'm Novia, and in today's video we are going to set up this little itty bitty teeny weeny little short pocket planner. So if you're interested in watching this, stay tuned. So in my last video, the planner haul one, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. You need to, because who doesn't like a good haul? I'll link it in the cards. But anyway, in my last video, I noted that I wanted to try the Franklin planner system in my own convoluted way without actually buying it, to see if it is the system that I need to use for next year. So right now we're going to set this bad boy up, and I'm going to use it as an on-the-go planner, because honest to God, this thing's so tiny, there's no other reason you can use this besides it being an on-the-go planner, because it's so tiny. It's a baby. So when trying to figure out how I was going to set this up into a Franklin planner-esque system, I came up with a series of needs that I personally need for my system, and anything that's decor is, you know, secondary, or even is 30 area a word? Probably not, but it's like decor is not even on my list of things of thinking about when it comes to coming up with a planner system. So here's some things that I noted that I need: monthlies, dailies, contact sheets, because I'm really kicking it old school and I still use address books even though I have a phone, but you know, accidents happen and it's nice to have that backup. I know I need a section for social media planning again. I know I definitely need a budget section, a section for notes, and I also want to include some actual Franklin Covey inserts in my planner, and that's their planning guide and their goal sheets and the weekly compass part. So I know for sure those are the things that I need. So I went about hunting the internets for all the planning printables, and this is what I came up with. Like there's quite a bit. So come here. So yeah, these are my inserts. There's for all my sections. There's quite a lot. Like, look at this. Oh boy. Like, is that even? Okay, so good thing is these are just notes pages, like empty blank grid sheets and empty blank lists. And these are from Peanuts Planner Co. So we got my notes section out of the way. And then these are the Franklin Covey inserts that I had to like trim down and repunch, and some accidents happened, but you know what? I paid for it, so it's gonna get used. And then I have my extra weekly compass sheets, and this bad boy, because they have such a proprietary hole punching system and size, even though they list this as pocket, they should list it as specifically their size pocket, because it's not the same. It's way bigger. Like, even you can see, just give me a sheet. Give me a sheet. Look at this. So universal standard size pocket, Franklin Covey size pocket. Not the same. Nowhere near the same. So these aren't gonna fit pretty in there, but I punched them in such a way that they will actually fit. So we have those. I have contact pages, address book pages, whatever you want to call it, from also Peanuts Planner Co. Don't worry, it's not all Peanuts Planner Co. I promise. And I picked these up, as I say. My dailies are day on, one page, as morning, afternoon, evening. That gives me 24 hours of space for scheduling. A space here for me to put my daily tasks, and I have no idea what I'm going to use that space for, but I'll find something, or I'll just completely ignore this line because my handwriting's pretty big and just keep going across. It also has like a little section that says workout, which, haha, funny. And then menu, so whatever I'm making that week. It also has a daily focus, which is nice. The weather, which I don't keep track of. It's just not who I am. I don't really care. I live in the Midwest. The weather is unpredictable. I can get like 3 seasons in one day. I'm good, love, enjoy. And obviously these are undated, so you can just put like highlight Monday or through Sunday and the day of the week. So I have a month's worth of those because I can't put too much in this bad boy. Like I'm trying to, I don't know, not get over, like not try and shove everything in there because it's so small and the rings are uber tiny. Like there's no way I can get like a whole bunch in there, even though I like my planners thick, but whatever. For social media, I have these, I don't know, is this a month on 2 page? I guess you can say these are like fold out month on 2 pages sheets from Plan to Create. These are from Plan to Create. So I have like a monthly overview here. This month section, maybe I'll put some goals or something like that down there. And then I open it up this part, I have grid, even though this one's not so gritty, but my printer was dying at the time. And then I changed the ink and now that looks better. That's how the grid's supposed to look. Don't look at that. But I have grid sheets for like brainstorming and such. And then you open them and you have like this really big calendar. So in case I need to put in more detail as to what exactly I'm posting, what exactly I'm recording and things like that. So that's nice. And it also has the grid sheet on the back. So I have 3 months of these, August through October, because again, tiny rings, so I have to pace myself. And here I have just regular old monthlies. This is a Peanuts Planner Co. free printable. So it's month on 2 pages. And the way that I did them was I printed another one of her freebies. It's a list freebie on the front and the back to mimic the Franklin Covey inserts, because each month they start off with like an index page. So where you can index your dailies. Like if you have like something really important that happened on one of your dailies and you need to make note of that to remember, you put it in your index. Basically an index is a table of contents. So I can do it on that side. And in the back, they have a list that basically is just for your monthly expenses or your business expenses. Not really sure I'm going to use it for that. I'm probably just going to use it for a list of monthly tasks, things that have to be done during that month. So I have the leftovers of the year, like the leftover months of the year. So I have August through December of those, although August is missing. August. Okay, I'll find it. It's in here somewhere, I swear it. Oh, here it is. There's August. And these are dailies. There's too many. And then here, for my budget section, which I'm kind of trying to have to only carry this. Like I'm not completely eliminating the system that I've been using for all year. I'm not eliminating my Jibun Techo. I'm not eliminating my Hobonichi Mega for my homeschooling. I'm not eliminating my B6ology for my budgeting. I'm just trying to condense this down as much as physically possible so that I don't have to carry 2 separate, technically 3 separate planners every single day. So this is kind of like my Cliff Notes version of the novel that is my 2020 planner system. So anyway, I have a monthly bills checklist here. These are also from Peanuts Planner Co. My monthly bills checklist here, and then I have a budget tracker for, this is 1 week, this is 2 weeks, yeah. And then a note sheet. So this is what this is just what I have. Monthly bills, budget tracker, note sheet. So, and this will be like for every pay period. So I have a couple months of those. for my budget section. And I said these are notes. So these are just, yeah, I already pointed these out. These are just notes. And then I have these two guys that are probably more than likely going to go in my social media section. These are from Simple and Trendy Co. These are her inbox sheets in pocket. And then I think these are just called Brainstorming. I can't remember exactly what this one's called, but they come like this. They come in like you have a blank section, square, rectangle. It's a rectangle, Novia. Rectangle up top, and on the bottom here, I chose dot grid. I know she also has lined and regular grid on the bottom half. And at the top, you have a space for you to write the topic of which you are brainstorming. So I have several sheets. I made several sheets of these for my social media section, just in case, you know, you never know when you get an idea or you need a good brain dump, because that's just, I brain dump all over the place, which is why I need like 50 million note sheets. And then the inbox are basically just these little squares. I'm sorry if it's so faint, but these little squares here, I don't know, write in it what you will, draw little pictures. It's supposed to be for inboxing. So yeah, these are the inserts that I'm going to be using in my sections. So let me shut my pie hole and actually get everything in here, and then I'll give you a better flip through. How about that? Here she is, all stretched out. So I'm I'm laughing because the rings on it are already gapping. Most likely because there's so much stuff in here. Like it's done. It's finished. Like I just got it and the rings are already gapping. Okay, so let me show you what I put in this bad boy. So in here, I'm actually going to put my debit cards and things, since I'm using this as on the go, trying to combine my budget and everyday carry systems. Those systems are still going to be in my life. I'm still going to use them. They're just going to be more so extensions rather than me carrying them everywhere, because it gets heavy. And if you've watched any of my previous videos, you know how I am about super bulk and things getting ridiculously heavy. So on this sheet here, this actually came with the Fliofax. It's just like this clear piece of plastic, thick acetate or something. And I put some little task stickies on it. And on the back side, that's not it. And on the back side here, I have these. Let me get a better, like a nice piece of paper so you can see better. I have these sticky notes that I printed on some transparent sticky notes. This is a free printable from Peanuts Planner Co. And I have August, September, and October in here, their monthly calendars on these adorable sticky notes here, which, you know, I can stick anywhere I deem necessary. So like I can just stick it right there and it'll be just fine. Or I can stick it right here. right here, and it'll be fine. So yeah, that's what's on the back of there, are these monthly sticky notes. Then I have this free Black Lives Matter girly here from the Honeybee shop. My name, I made it in Canva. It's not that special. And then here I have the planning routine printable from EO Edits. And on the back, she has like month, week, day as steps. I have little credit card size printables of like that I made for my routines, my daily, weekly, monthly, yearly routine, but I don't have anywhere to put them in this. And since I'm using this for actual, you know, card usage. And then I have my top monthly tabs from Cloth and Paper, as well as my side girl gang themed tabs from Cloth and Paper as well. So in the grind, that's just where the calendar is. So for August, I have, you know, that. I have my monthly, like I showed you, and then I have my day on 2 pages, where 1 page is a fold out. So I have my 24-hour schedule divided Monday, afternoon, evening, a place for me to put my daily tasks, and then I have a notes side. So whatever notes that I need to note about Monday or Tuesday, whatever day of the week it is, I have it on that. So I just have a month's worth of those inserts. And then for September through December, I just have the monthly. So each month I'm going to have to make and cut and punch these inserts, which is probably going to be the biggest downer. I find that when I make my own planners and use printables, that's the biggest deterrent. The fact that I do not want to keep printing and cutting and punching inserts over and over. It's not something I get joy out of. See, look at my poor rings. Like, you see how they're already gapping? Look at this. Look at these, like, these poor rings already. But for September through December anyway, they just have the monthly, so that way I can forward plan, pre-plan, whatever you want to call it. I'm able to do that. My social light section is just my social media section. So, and I have, again, August through September of monthlies. They fold out like so, has note sheets. And then I also have, see, October. I also have the brainstorming sheets from Simple and Trendy Co. In Inspo AF, I just have the inbox sheets and note pages and some upside down list printables. But that's all I have for that. In Girl Gang, I just have my contact sheets from Peanuts Planner Co. In Moolah, I have my budgeting system where I just do mark out my monthly bills, track them, and do my budget tracking for whatever week of the month I'm doing it for. And I have a blank grid sheet I printed out on the back of it for notes. In Whatevs, I have my jankily cut and punched Franklin Covey or Franklin Planner inserts. So I have the planner goals, the value and missions, and the goals, or planner guide, the value / mission statement, and the goals tabs punched, but I need to, I completely forgot to separate them. But I'll do that later because that requires me to like take a whole bunch of stuff apart. And I don't want to right now because these rings are crying at me. They're so mad. And in the back here, I just have like this little card that I got in my Cloth and Paper order. And then I have this Snow Leopard Oliclip in small. And I didn't think it would be that small, but you know, it's actually perfect for this size planner because Lord knows it can't take any more at this point. And then of course I have my S-Gel Sharpie gel pen. So that is my new, so this is my new on the go planner. This is what I'm working with. A whole lot of paper. And it is, I gotta push this bad boy to close it. But it closes, so that's all that matters. So I'm hoping that this works out. I'll keep you guys updated and let you guys know how this is working out for me. I'm really excited because compared to what I'm used to carrying, like imagine carrying a Stalogy, a Jiboon, a Hobonichi Weeks, plus another Stalogy and a little notebook. Like carrying all these things all the time, like it gets heavy. So I'm hoping that this will be a nice little on-the-go planner, and I can use this and transfer important information back into my Jiboon Techo and things like that. Since I'm using them as an extension of this, or this is an extension of those. What the hell am I talking about? Like this will be an extension of what I do in my main everyday planners. Like my goal is to keep those at home and then take this with me, because I really don't need to carry all those things all the time. Like it's a lot, like a whole lot. So yeah, I'm really hoping that this works out for me, because this is super light and I'm excited about it. I just hope I don't break the rings in like the first week. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for joining me. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you didn't like this video, please hit the like button. I mean, it costs you $0. Like just hit the like button. If you want to see any more content from me, please go ahead and click that subscribe button. You can do it now. You can do it right now. Still now. Go ahead, click it. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great day. Bye.